Today we're going to take a look at another mech that we play in the series, a Cicada 3M, lovingly called Noodles. Even though it's a medium mech, it plays much more like a light mech. It's very speedy at 130 kilometers per hour. We end up using it to scout around the battlefield, inform our teammates of enemy positions, and harass any large mech that doesn't have an escort. Originally in this build I had 4 medium lasers on this, and my issue with that is even with cycling, I would end up generating too much heat too quickly and I'd have to back down, and that lost us extra damage. And in addition to that, we had a much higher likelihood of accidentally overheating, and then we would power down. And when that happens, you stop moving, and that's when the heavier mechs are going to blow the shit out of us. So I ultimately removed a lot of the extra heat sinks, even though we still have a decent heat efficiency, and I installed an AC2. Now the AC2 has more damage per second than our 2 medium lasers that we removed. It's much better on heat, and I generally can keep firing the AC2 without the mech overheating. It'll even get to the point where it starts to cool down and we can use our other medium laser, and generally I can go all out against an opponent if I'm fairly cool to start with, and I just generally like how everything kind of feels out. The weight on the AC2 is 6 tons, and that's quite a bit bigger than our medium lasers that we had on prior at 1 ton apiece. But when you calculate how many heat sinks you have to have on the damn vessel to keep everything cool and running, it's not terribly that far off. One nice bonus is we do have one main weapon system with a high damage rate that has a very, very long range at pretty much 2 kilometers. That's pretty nice. Normally we'd keep the ammunition for this thing in our legs, but as a light mech, we don't want anything threatening our legs. If that ammunition inadvertently explodes, we lose a leg, we stop moving, we lose that 130 kilometer per hour speed, and we're just going to get blown out of the water once again. We also have a Guardian ECM, and what's nice about that is as we zip around the battlefield, individual units will spot us and shoot at us, but unless they have some means to counteract our ECM effect, the enemy team won't be relayed our position on their HUD or their minimap. So there'll be a lot less individuals interested in what the hell we're doing over in our neck of the woods. And a lot of times I can zip around the main enemy group, and if there's a few stragglers that don't have any help near them, or if they're too slow to kind of turn around, I can end up circle strafing like a Highlander and doing a fair amount of damage before somebody comes to investigate, or he informs his enemy team. It's difficult to stop and chat while you're trying to cover your back. And I find that not a lot of the team's players have good situational awareness, myself included, so they will often not question where that gunfire behind them is coming from if I don't show up on their radar. So it just gets me in and out of situations a little bit easier. Now, the ammunition for our AC2 is in our head unit. And while this looks like a large hit location, for the most part I don't have too many issues with people hitting it. I don't think I've ever died to an ammo explosion for this being in my head. It's virtually always the side torso and the torso that gets blown out, and that's because it has our extra large engine inside of it. It's what makes us go so fast. So I'm comfortable with that ammo sitting in there. Now, the rest of our ammunition is sitting in our right side. You can see that the Cicada 3M doesn't have any hard points for their arms. They're just there to store stuff and to act as a shield on the side that has extra armor. So that's why we have the ammo here, and it's on the right side to keep it farther away from our weapon. On this side we don't have any other weapons other than our engine compartment, and the rest is filled with dynamic structure slots. Now the dynamic structure slots are from our endosteel structure. It saves us about 2 tons here, and we don't use the extra slots anyway. We also have double heat sinks, and that's what gives us this high heat efficiency even though we just have the heat sinks that are built into the engine. Other than that, we don't really have too much. If I go to our legs here, we don't have anything in the legs. We're fairly stripped down, but that's good. We want to save weight and be able to run around really quickly. So let's take a look at how this plays really quick here. We can find something over here. Every time I'm playing this damn mech, we're not doing conquest, so what are you going to do? Let's see where the enemy team is heading in. Heading over here. Looks like they're heading towards a crater. So I'm going to back over here and inform my team that they're heading towards the crater. Crater, what is it, E5? Looks like? At least that's where I saw at least 3 of them heading. Oop. We slow down a little bit as we're kind of getting up on the top of these hills. Yep, that's where the vast majority of those guys are. Oh, I forgot what my zoom key was. Now this AC2 has a really long range, which is pretty spiffy for harassing people. That's primarily what we do with this damn thing, is harass folk. I want to wait for my team to start to engage them before I start doing too much, so I'll just make some pot shots at folk.
New target acquired.
Or take those lights on. We'll take those lights on. We're a little bit bigger than your average light, so it's in our best interest. Try to get them off our team's back. Uh-oh, somebody broke a leg. Don't, oh, come on. Come on, guy. You're blocking my path here. There we go. Now, he's a little bit bigger than us, and he has better armaments on that mech, so... Try to help here a bit, but... Now we're starting to overheat. Usually we don't end up having to fire a weapon so damn much. And those extra heat sinks definitely did cost to that, but we still have good damage per second, I think. I'm not sure how well we're going to do against a bunch of other kind of thicker mediums. At least he knows we mean business. Alright, I'm gonna have to vamoose here pretty damn quick. Get to the team! Serpentine! Uh-oh, that's not good over there. Ruby Raw. Alright. We're not done until we run out of ammo, which is not gonna happen with this damn laser, so... Oh, yeah, that happened. I wasn't paying attention to my heat there, so that's my fault. Completely my fault. The AC2s aren't, like, I can continually fire my AC2s for the most part. I actually shouldn't get in that situation right there. That's pretty bad for me. Oh, shit, we're out of ammo. We got our laser here, but just keep moving. Stick and move, damn it. I need to get better at these damn light mechs anyway, and that's definitely not going to help us. I need to watch the heat, too. Okay, he's pretty badly messed up. Okay, he's down. There's still another guy around the corner here. Oh, watch out. That's going to really wreck up our shit right there. Yeah, there we go. I'm a target. Come after me. Don't pay attention to my other teammate who's actually much more devastating than I am. Whoa. This is actually going much better than I expected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on something. On him. I know what I'm stuck on. I'm just talking on my ass. Looks like his core's not doing well. I should shoot him in the back. His back is pretty shit. Yeah, he's not liking that. He's not liking that one bit. Just park there for me, baby. Park there. Park. Come on, any moment now. We're going to hit something. And hit pay dirt. Persistence is the key here. Yep, just keep getting at it. There we go. Oh, oh shit, there's two more mechs. Yep, that's not good at all. Running, trying to serpentine. If I can get around, then I can run some skirmish runs on him, guerrilla tactic style. Yup, that's not good for us. Nope, don't like that either. Alright, this is pretty shit right now. I can't really harass one of them because they're all going to shoot me, so I'm going to keep running around. Make them work for their meal. ooh. Oh. Oh, alright. I don't think any of my weapons are in that. Nope, they're in the core. Our weapons are in the core. I placed it like that so when my shit gets blown up. Oh, don't let him look at us. That's not going to be good at all. Okay, okay. Keep her head on a swivel. Oh shit. Fire! We're dead now. There we go. Well, I think the build went pretty well. I'm not very good at getting good damage on these light mechs, but at least I made it work for them. There you go. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this build. So, wow, we got... Oh, okay. We did the best in our lance. But, we're not a catapult, so we didn't do bad. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments about the video or what you may want to see on the channel in the future, please leave us a comment below. And if you would like to see more of our future videos, feel free to subscribe.